Alrighty, yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. DDG94 here, back with another reaction video. Today, we finna react to what happened to black sitcoms. Reality TV. Reality TV, hands down, destroyed the black sitcom. Because all y'all niggas want to watch that ignorant, goofy-ass Love and Hip Hop. Y'all want to watch ignorant-ass niggas on Love and Hip Hop. Y'all want to watch all this ignorant-ass, goofy-ass shit, to the point where now black sitcoms no longer exist. We have black shows. We have Power. We have The Shy. We have whatever Tyler Perry throwing out on BET. And that's it. We don't have nothing else. We don't have no sitcoms to really go through anymore. Nothing. We don't have that tradition no more. We don't have those family values no more. Now it's all about being drug kingpins and living in cities that's corrupt and shit like that, and all this other goofy shit that's going on that we don't need in the black community right now. But hey, it is what it is. When we get back to the good old days of the family traditions, you know what I'm saying, teaching good morals, raising young and respectable black youth on TV, and not shooting your dad and becoming a drug kingpin and all this other goofy ass shit, I think we can get back to a good place where black sitcoms can exist. But it's never gonna happen. Reality TV is the worst thing going on right now, and Tyler Perry is running wild on BET, so it's really not helping our case at all. So yeah, we got those two things against us at this point in time. But without further ado, let me stop rambling and let's get right into this. What happened to black sitcoms? The end of an era. Let's get it.
Black television has been an important part of TV history, going all the way back to the Harlem Renaissance in the 1920s, all the way up to 2010 during the ending of black sitcoms. Now, we all loved all of these sitcoms, and it got me to wondering, how did this era of black sitcoms just end like it did? Well, we're going to get to that information, but first, we have to explain to you the history of black sitcoms. The 1970s is often considered the golden age of black television, as it's—
I won't argue that. I really won't argue that. I will say that the 90s had the best run. I have to say that the 90s had the best fucking run, but I'm not going to deny that the 70s was like, they had bangers. We talk about Sanford and Son, Good Times, The Jeffersons, Different Strokes, if you want to count Different Strokes. I don't really count Different Strokes, but a lot of people consider it because it's a classic to them. I guess we can count Different Strokes. Yeah, man. 227, I believe, was in the 70s as well. What's Happening? We're rerunning them. So yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that the 70s probably had, so the 70s definitely. Hey, I think after I do this music thing, I think TV shows is up next. Yeah, I think TV shows gonna be my next topic that I'm gonna be going through. It's already clicking right now. I already know what I'm finna do. Yeah. I think I already know what I'm finna do. Yeah. But I will say that the 70s and the 90s were the best years for black sitcoms. I think the 2000s is a third. The 2000s is a third, but that's when everything started to change.
It saw the emergence of several popular and groundbreaking black sitcoms such as Sanford and Sons.
Hey, Fred, you remember Arthur Matthews? Oh, the fellow with the ugly wife. Right, she put the U in ugly. I don't like to talk about nobody, but she looked like the part of the Polaroid that you tear off.
Good Times and The Jeffersons.
Mr. Jefferson is so ugly that when he used to work in the bakery, he used to dip his face in the batter to make the animal cookies.
Damn.
These shows were mostly spin-offs of two white sitcoms, All in the Family and Maude, which were created by the legendary Norman Lear. These shows depicted the lives of working class and middle class black families who faced various challenges and opportunities in the post-civil rights era. They also feature humor, drama, and social commentary as they tackled topics such as racism, poverty, crime, education, and politics.
Now, that was quite a departure. There wasn't much precedent for two black men to be starring in a primetime network television series. Were you aware of that? I mean, you were breaking ground with it.
I guess we were aware of it. I don't know. I mean, you know, funny is funny. Ultimately, funny.
Did you ever think of doing it white rather than black?
Brother, white man, shut up. White man. What are you talking about? White man. Mayonnaise, tuna, pumpkin spice latte. Shut up. Shut up.
Don't no cracker talking here. You ain't my friend.
Shut up.
I sentence you to 4,000 lashes for conduct unbecoming a black man.
Shut up. Did you think that it would work better with two white guys instead?
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
Shut up.
Red Fox came into the picture as an idea. You know, it's undeniable.
These shows were well received by audience and critics and ranked high in the Nielsen ratings. Now, just to keep it simple, Nielsen ratings is a formula used taking a small sample size of people who watch TV and sees what they're watching and uses that to formulate which shows are being watched the most. Now, back to the shows in the 70s, they also faced some backlash as some people felt that they reinforced negative stereotypes of blacks as ghetto, ignorant, and dependent on whites. Some also argued that these shows were not truly representative of the black community as they were mostly written and produced by white people and had limited creative input from black people. Now shifting to the 1980s, this marked a major shift in the landscape of black sitcoms.
Yeah, I think the 80s was probably the worst. Outside of the Cosby Show, I think the 80s was probably the worst.
Thanks to the phenomenal success of the Cosby Show. Now, we're not going to get into the Bill Cosby scandal. We're just talking about the show itself.
Exactly.
It premiered on NBC in 1984. The Cosby Show was about an affluent, educated, and loving black family living in Brooklyn, New York. The show was a cultural milestone as it portrayed a positive, aspirational image of black success. It also challenged the stereotypes and prejudices that often plagued black representation. The show also revived the sitcom genre, which was in decline at that time, and helped NBC become the highest rated network. The show
and then Bill Cosby tried to buy it, and well, see what happens when you try to you see what happens when people of color try to buy things that white people don't want them touching. When the white people don't want you to touch something, don't touch it, or you end up like Bill Cosby. Stay woke.
Inspired other black family sitcoms such as A Different World, which was a spinoff that focused on college life at a fictional
R.I.P. to Tupac. Fuck Jada though. Fuck Jada.
Two black brothers adopted by a wealthy white man, and Family Matters, which was about a middle-class black family with a nerdy neighbor named Steve Urkel. These shows were popular and influential, but they also sparked debates about the authenticity and the diversity of the black experiences. Some praised these shows for showing the positive and varied aspects of black life, while others criticized them for being unrealistic and elitist. Now, the 1990s was the peak of black sitcoms.
This was the greatest fucking era. Let's be real, dog. Fresh Prince, Martin, Living Single, Jamie Foxx Show, Wayne Bros. What else? Moesha. Before Ray J. you gotta always put emphasis on that. Moesha before Ray J. Damn, I'm trying to Keenan and Kel, Cousin Skeeter. Damn, I'm trying to think of some more shows. Y'all help me out. I'm talking like I got a chat right here helping me. Damn. The 90s, Family Matters, I can't think of that. Malcolm and Eddie. I know somebody probably like Steve Harvey show. Fuck Mr. Potato Head. We don't fuck with Mr. Potato Head over here. Fuck that nigga. I'm trying to think of some other shows, but I can't. In the House. I guess you want to say In the House. Yeah, In the House. Yeah, I can't think of any more. I can't think of any more shows. I know somebody gonna probably say all these low. If you say a show that got canceled after its first season, I'm gonna need you to kick rocks. I'm gonna need you to shut the fuck up forever. For real. Don't bring up no shows that only had one season and got canceled.
Well, let's be nice. Let's be nice. We don't have to go there. I mean, you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it. I mean, good Lord.
But it was also the huge decline of black sitcoms, as it witnessed the emergence and disappearance of many creative and innovative black comedy shows, such as The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Martin, Living Single, the last two we covered on this channel, and In Living Color.
But I have to make
I forgot about In Living Color. Shout out to the Wayans, man. I had the Wayans in mind. I'm thinking of the Wayans in my head. The Wayans in back. The Wayans. But I already said the Wayans Bros. No, the other show. The Wayans. What other show? My Wife and Kids didn't come out till 2000s. The Wayans, nigga. The Wayans. And then he tells me right here.
sure that I got the proper tools. The drill, my hammer, my measuring tape, oh, that's the extension cord.
Hey, yo.
Just use the rope for now.
Hey,
These
yo.
shows showcase the variety and richness of black comedy and culture as they explore themes such as identity, relationships, careers, and social issues. These shows were also popular and influential as they appealed to both black and white audiences and inspired many comedians, actors, and musicians. However, these shows also faced challenges as they competed with the white-dominant shows like Friends and Seinfeld, which were more favored by advertisers and networks.
Fuck them shows. We don't talk about them shows. Fuck Friends. That was a ripoff of Living Single. Fuck Friends. Colonizing that show. They not like us. Fuck them shows. And Seinfeld never made sense to me. So fuck Seinfeld. Ain't that nigga Kramer a racist? Fuck Kramer.
They also faced the rise of cable and reality TV, which offered more choices and niches for viewers. By the end of the decade,
I forgot about Sister
black sitcoms
Sister.
were either canceled or relegated to less prominent networks such as UPN and the WB,
Fuck D.L. Hughley.
which later merged into the CW. Now, a couple of the shows that were relegated to lower networks was Sister Sister, a sitcom about twin sisters who were separated at birth and reunited.
Yep. Sister, smart guy. He's a smart guy.
As teenagers. This aired on ABC for 6 seasons before moving to the WB for its final season. Also, The Hughleys, a sitcom about a successful black businessman
Man,
who
fuck
moves
the
his
Hughleys.
family from the inner city to the suburbs. It aired on ABC also for 2 seasons before moving to UPN for its final 2 seasons. Now, we all loved all of these sitcoms, and it got me to wondering, how did this era of black sitcoms just end like it did? Well, after doing some digging, I found some information from the New York Times that stated from 1997 to 2001, the number of black sitcoms on TV in the US dropped from 15 to 16. And this is really because there was declining viewerships and lower ratings. But that's not.
Yeah, because Martin was gone. The Fresh Prince ended. Yeah, nigga. It was really Martin. I think Martin started the whole decline in viewership because, nigga, when Martin was gone, we was gone. It was like, what mod at? Why we ain't getting no more mod? We want that mod. We want that season. We want that season 6, baby. Come on now, give us that season 6. Come on, mod. Y'all can move to LA. Come on now, y'all ain't gotta be in Detroit forever. Y'all can move to LA and do season 6. But nah, we had too many backstage politics going on. Allegedly, Martin was a freaky frog. Allegedly. We gonna say allegedly because we don't know if it's true or not, because neither Tisha nor Martin has ever said that that's what really happened, but as the allegations go,
freaky ass nigga, he a 69 god.
Martin was a fan, he a fan.
The only thing that was going on with these shows, advertisers wanted to ensure that they got the biggest bang for their buck, so they went after the predominantly white audiences, which at that time had more money to spend. Now, with shows becoming more niche and targeting smaller audiences, this did not make them look as attractive to advertisers. So as you see, these black shows could not compete with their mainstream counterparts. But yet, that wasn't the only reason. And you have to kind of look back at what happened in the past. Going back to the Cosby Show in the 80s, this show brought in a fairly diverse audience, so multiple people from multiple races. Because of this, the 90s saw an influx or a boost of new black sitcoms that were trying to appeal to both black and non-black viewers. That's where shows like The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air comes in. Now, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was another hit, but because of this, networks decided to make more black comedies because they saw the money that was in it. But when you add more just for money's sake, the quality of these shows seem to plummet. Instead,
whoever made Homies in Outer Space need they ass whooped. I think I might do that on the stream. We might have to go through a stream one day where we just sit back and watch Homies in Outer Space, so y'all can understand why this show should never fuck. This show made whoever made this show need their ass whooped for real.
Instead of introducing black sitcoms with substance, they created more shows that were like Eve and Homeboys in Outer Space, which felt like desperate attempts to imitate the older black series. Now, even though this era is gone and probably won't come back around, let me know what were some of your favorite shows of these eras. And if you want to see some more breakdowns of some of the classic sitcoms that we had in our past, check out one of these 2 videos right here, y'all.
Yeah, man. But that's just gonna about do it for this one. Oh man, that's just gonna about do it for this one, man. That's just gonna about do it for this one, man. Most definitely, man. Black sitcoms are gone. I think the reason why, the main reason why I feel like black sitcoms no longer are a thing anymore. Like I said, reality TV. Now you got the internet. TikTok is destroying and rotting the brains of many of people these days. So even shows today, like if a Martin was to happen today, I'm pretty sure Martin would piss off some people and get canceled because advertisers ain't gonna be too kind to that. Like the way how he be talking, they're gonna be like, you gotta bow down to women. That's the goal now. If you want us to produce a show for you, or if you want us to do anything for you, really, you gotta bow down to women. You gotta bow down to gays. Martin was too macho. Now, in today's time, we look at it as a classic, but this younger generation, y'all know how they are. They like to point out things and be like, this is so misogynistic and he's so homophobic. I don't think this show will work. And you guys call this a classic. If you like Martin, I don't see how any of you can like this show. This show is it's so not cool, bro. Like, you know how this generation is. And that's why I say to this generation, if you don't fuck with Martin, that's your opinion, but don't try to cancel it because it doesn't appeal to you. Like, dog, it's the 90s, bro. It was a different time frame. Like, why can't nobody just accept the fact that certain things were made in certain times, and if you don't like it, you don't have to watch it? But I digress, though. I digress. But anyways, though, that's just gonna about do it for this one. I will see you on the next video. Till then, peace out.